Hey and welcome to day 17 of this 25 series, all the way from December 1st to Christmas 25th of December. And today, since it is the 17th of December, we talk about the 17th story out of the book, 25 Stories I Would Tell My Younger Self. And today's topic suits really well of what's just been going on, namely, we finished the audiobook recording today. And it's going to be quite exciting because we're going to be launching the audiobook right before Christmas. And why does that fit with today's topic? Well, if you know today's story, it's called the Cashflow Story. And if you read the book, you will read about how I was studying medicine and I studied, and after 6 years after graduation, I decided, no, I don't want to get my cash, I don't want to get my income out of the non-scalable side, the left side of the cash flow quadrant. And I decided to start learning how to earn money on the right side of the cash flow. And what you will see in the entire book and also then listen in the audiobook is my journey all the way from story 17 to 25, where in 25 I reached that journey, where I reached a destination of being financially free. Now, why does this connect with the audiobook and how is this related? Well, if you learn about the cash flow story, you will know that I became a big fan of generating residual or scalable income. And this only works if you find ways to generate incomes where you create something that afterwards brings you income over and over again. Now, of course, for many of you listening to this or watching this, you might say, Julian, that's really great and I've been trying to look for that, but how am I supposed to look for those things? How am I supposed to find things when I'm stuck right now in my job, or when everything I'm doing is just getting by or working so hard in learning all these things that I cannot find any way, I cannot find a solution to generate scalable income? Well, let me tell you this, hang by. I've been where you are, and I have gone through the process all the way from getting 100% of my income from the left side, and over time, and you will see this now in the next stories, and that's why these next stories are so important, and they're actually built on top of each other, how I moved from the left to the right side. But what I want to do in this video right now, and I'm going to keep this quite short because I had a really long day and my voice is a bit sore. I want to inspire you, if you're not 100% sure, if you actually want to get income out of the right side, because it's not going to be easy to earn money from the right side, simply because it's not the easiest thing to do, but because it's worth it. And anything that's worth it is not going to come easy. So what I want to do is I want to inspire you a little bit to really look into that right side. And especially in the next 8-9 chapters, 8-9 stories, it's going to be really important to have an open mind, because there are going to be many challenging topics, many things where you might sit there and say, wow, no, I don't believe that, or I don't care about that. Well, you might be right, but if you care moving to the right side, all these 8 stories that are coming now, they're going to be crucial to be executed on. So maybe challenge me on this. But if you look at, let's say, 30 to 35-year-olds, right? So that's the age group that I am in right now and that I feel, okay, that's really interesting. Do you know any 30 or 35-year-old that is actually financially free, that is on the left side of the quadrant? So that means they're employed or they run a small business. Now, I have met only one group of people from the left side that can retire or be financially free before the age of 30. And you know who that is? Professional athletes. Professional athletes is the only group of professionals that are on the left side, and they can retire early in life. Because no matter whether you're a high professional, banker, lawyer, doctor, or whatever it is, if you are working on the left side, most of these people do become financially free if they have high paying jobs, definitely. But it only happens after they are 40, maybe sometimes even 50 years old. And that was not something that I'm interested in. Because personally, I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think my prime is anywhere between 25 all the way to 40, 45. And in this time, I want to really live my life. And so if I am only financially free after that time, I don't really care. So maybe tell me, do you know any other type of professionals that are professionally free on the left side? I have not met any. And since, okay, I was a professional athlete, but you know what? I was not that high end that I could make so much money to retire from that. And I think there's only a few athletes who can actually do this. It's like the tip of the iceberg. Now, if you are not working as a professional athlete and you're not paid hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars that allow you to retire forever. I mean, if you read about LeBron James' $500 million contract with Nike, I mean, that's just unbelievable, right? He's totally worth it, don't get me wrong. But I mean, that's just unbelievable. But if you're not that type of caliber, and chances are you're not, then what is your options? What are your options on retiring as early as possible? And I would love to say, how is it possible to retire within 5 to 10 years from whenever you go on this journey to retire? And I tell you very straightforward, you have to get a scalable income on the right side. And that's either starting your own business with all these options that there are. Traditional businesses, licensing deals, royalties, network marketing, franchising, or you really leverage on investing, where you look for different interest incomes, dividend incomes, real estate, all these buy and sell businesses. So that is the type of income that we're looking into. And of course, the businesses on the right side, they need different types of mindset. You cannot come with the same mindset that is on the left side and make money on the right side. That's the first thing. So you need different mindset. You're going to need to learn different skill set. And with this, I really mean big different skill sets. And then, of course, it takes massive action. And I hope in the next stories, I can inspire you and help you to push this through. So if you're not an athlete and you're not retired and you want to retire within the next 5 years, this is your way to go. So looking forward to the next day. Hope you get some value out of this today. We're going to keep this short and talk to you tomorrow, December 18th. Follow us on Facebook or follow us here on YouTube. Head over to our website, 25stories.org. We have some really awesome stuff on there. And if you want to read the 26th story that hasn't been presented anywhere, head over there, fill in your email, and I'll send it to you. So with this, have a really great day. Talk to you more. Cheers. Bye-bye. Julian from 25 Stories. Bye-bye.